Greetings, sir and sirettes, and welcome back to Reassembly with me, Lathrix, and of course, welcome to the start of a brand new series. Recently, I posted the video about Reassembly when I was just feeling incredibly nostalgic and just wanted to play this game again, and it seems like the vast majority of people want to see a bit more of it, which I am so happy about, so thank you for all the comments and likes there. I am so happy to be getting back into this game. So essentially, what I'm going to be doing is just playing this on my off time after recording other things, like today, it's currently 3 AM, I've just been recording something else, and I just really want to play the game. Our only real goal is just to have some fun, mess around, and hopefully become really powerful and really stupid. I'm definitely the last one already, so let's see if I can be a bit powerful as well. And I've decided the faction we're going to be choosing is the Farmer. Now, this may seem a bit weird, some of the other factions may seem a little bit more interesting, but in my honest opinion, the Farmer is actually one of the more interesting factions. It can plant things on its own ships, so it can have plants everywhere, spawning resources, it has solar panels, it has a good range of weapons, some really nasty lasers even. I just think it's all round a really fun faction from what I can remember. Again, it's been a while since I've played this properly. We are going to be Farmthrix, and I've decided I would like to go for a bit of an ice kind of look. So, dark blue, more of a lighter blue, and then a white. Kind of like, yeah, like an icicle. Don't know why, I just really love the idea of frost farmers. It's a bit weird, but honestly, I'm a bit weird too, as my voice goes all weird there, because it's very late and I've been talking all day. Now, for those who haven't played this game or don't really know what's going on, I will be trying to explain everything as we go on, because I'm going to be relearning as well, so it's going to be a lot just for my own sake, honestly. So we start off over here. We're in farmer territory, right next to a really dangerous enemy. That's going to be fun. With loads of these damage stations, and we have agents absolutely everywhere, and the Borg even. Lovely. So these agents should be designs from other players, and they can be really big and really scary. So I'm glad to see so many. We're going for a large galaxy because currently the wormhole system is offline, which is when you can go to a new galaxy and save your ships and everything. You can't do that. You're stuck in the same galaxy at the moment because the servers are down. Shouldn't be a problem on such a large galaxy. So let's just get going. And we'll be following the tutorial mostly. There we go, so we're now in, and the very first thing I want to do, because we're right next to enemy territory, is an enemy corpse right there, I want to change my design a bit. Let's make sure this design is already saved. Yes, it is. So what I want to go with is missiles. Eventually, I want to upgrade and go with things like this very big missile here, but honestly, I want lasers. I want to go down this laser route. If I recall correctly, the farmer's lasers are very powerful and quite small like this one. That's kind of what I want to go with, but we have loads of options. We have the longbow here, which essentially is a railgun. We have the actual railgun there. We have the station battery, the heavy turret. We have the solar panels we can buy. But all this is going to cost. And to get this credits, we need to get some resources and trade them in at one of our stations until we have our own factory in which we can spawn in things and sell them, and then we can make money that way. So we don't have to go to a station all the time because we are essentially the station. Now, what's unique about the farmer, like I was saying earlier, is this. They have a unique armor type here, which will support vegetation. If a plant seed hits this, it will grow into a new plant, which will spawn resources over time. This is also very heavy and can massively mess up your controls. So, not something I want to do straight away. We have a generator here, passively producing energy, while also having some capacity for resource. That's the R there. The P is the, what's it actually stand for? Ship points. Just points, basically. Okay. So here's our missiles. Nice basic ones. They're really fast, really fast regenerating, if I can speak. 50 energy per missile. This is doing 120 energy per second. We might run out of missiles, run out of energy. I think for now, we can probably support maybe 3, since we do have quite a lot in the way of a reserve power as well. How much is that? Reserve power is, if I just spawn in, 660. Is that with the generator? Yeah, 660. That's not too bad. Let's just test out our energy here. Yeah, we can support 3, which is good because I think that's pretty much as we can get right now anyway, since we are pretty darn small. Now let's see if I can actually figure out a decent design for this thing. What about kind of squid? I remember building squids a lot the last time I played. So to start with, let's go with this. Then a couple more missiles there, like I was placing them before. And then How about if we use the adapters here? I never end up using these, and they can look really good. I also think I might be building a Space Invader, I've just realised. We could also just flip this. Yeah, if I remove the main block and we do this, then we can keep the idea of it looking like it's going backwards all the time. Kind of like, yeah, that would be interesting. So it looks like it's going backwards all the time, would be very, very cool. Let's go with that. Ooh, we are almost out of resource already. I didn't even notice that. In that case, let's put a couple of thrusters down here where we can. And that should be decent. Realistically, it'd be nice to have some like that as well, or like this, but we don't have the resources for that. Let's have a quick test. Now, sadly, the test button in the bottom left there isn't what you think. It's basically like a fighting mode with other designs, and you don't actually have manual control, so you can't really feel how things work. Oh, actually, now think about it as well, this missile's going to have a real tough time hitting targets. I think I might just have to actually move backwards as my main movement. This is going to be really awkward. Sure, you know what? That's going to be fun. It's going to be stupid. I said I wanted to be stupid today, so let's be stupid. Let's make sure our bindings are correct. So we have the missiles set to right mouse. We have these two little miniguns set to the left mouse. These don't do much damage, but it's really nice to have a manual fire weapon to clear things like plants and everything. Without that, we can get stuck really easily. And then we have 2-point defense in the form of the anti-missiles. You can actually have any weapon set to point defense on a side note. Maybe except for missiles and drones, but even then I'm not too sure. So we could just have the miniguns as that. No, these have a faster turret speed, so I can aim a bit faster. They do 10 damage per round, only 4 per second, but they have a splash radius. So these are going to do more damage, but less splash radius and can't lock onto target faster. These can lock on faster, and then with the splash radius can deal with enemy missiles a bit faster as well. Though honestly, they seem decent, especially with the splash damage. That's what makes missiles so dangerous. I wonder if you can make a brawler just with these. I mean, they're very cheap. Yeah, only 15, the missiles are 47. Let's leave it like that for now. So right now, moving backwards is the way to go. So minigun, missiles, we fire everything at once. Yeah, then we're going to run out of resources. Oh, that's interesting. I thought we had the other faction next to us, but apparently we have the red faction, which is a lot easier for us. Oh yeah, we're down here. Did I accidentally spawn into another map? I'm sure it said I was spawning at the top. Did I misread that? I may have misread that. Doesn't matter in the slightest on a side note, just it is what it is. So realistically, what we should be doing right now is harvesting resources, staying safe in our own territory, but I want to fire missiles at things, so naturally we're going to try and find some of the red enemies. Now, the red enemy is actually a pretty easy enemy to fight. Now watch me die to them. But they're considered a hard faction to play because they're a bit frail, and they tend to love their really small craft. So there's the nurse there. Nurse? Really? Well, nurse, these are missiles. Here's the swarm. If they hit, they should take it out pretty quickly. We can stay nice and far back. Missiles can be quite a cowardly weapon, honestly, since you stay so far away. Here comes the storm. Now, I actually love the red faction, funnily enough. I find it really fun. But, yeah, the smaller craft just get absolutely destroyed. Hello, nurse. Like that, just because of really low health blocks. Is it low health blocks or... Either way, you can see they're very frail. It makes the missile seem really powerful, but honestly... Oh, no, that's bad. This one's far larger than us, and it has point defense, which means our missiles aren't getting through, so... Let's try and back up. Yeah, none of those missiles got through then. Go after the storm instead. We're actually pretty quick at trying to escape, which is nice. And actually, now think about it, being able to move backwards faster is better, since we want to be able to stay at range as much as possible, and if anything gets too close... Oh, that raptor! Being able to just get out of there is lovely. I'm so happy I have point defense as well, because those drones would be chewing us up otherwise. Yeah, a bit of a stalemate. We can run away faster than they can chase us, and neither of us can get through with our long-range weapons. I'm just getting back now, so I can hand in this 159 resource. There we go. So now I can upgrade. What I'm going to do is... I could grab the laser. No, I think we're a bit small right now. We'd have to get quick close. I mean, range is 1,000, but the missiles are far, far more than that. And I think for now, yeah, let's just increase our size so that we can grab some more stuff. How about if we remove our head, like that? You know, just casually removing your head, it's fine. And then maybe... Oh, this is all 0, really? Even the larger variants? Yeah, okay, so we can actually build some pretty big craft with the farms, with the farmers. That's interesting to know. Can we afford more missiles? I think we afford one more, right? Oh, not even one more, really? That is a shame. How about if I did this? Okay, so... put you in the middle. Put the struts there, because it looks interesting more than anything else. Gonna need proper hull there. Yeah. There we are. Although I don't like how that's a little bit further back. It's going to be changing a lot as time goes on anyway, so it's not really a big deal. Sure. It's only our first upgrade. Don't think we can overwhelm that point defense yet, though, so let's go and try and find some more small targets, or perhaps we can actually do our namesake and start farming. Oh, look! One of our ally craft there, just showing how farming works. Ooh, look at that plant it's got on it, the little blue one. What's that? I don't remember you. I wonder what's better, the standard green plants or those blue plants? So those seeds they're throwing, well, obviously seeds, they'll grow if they hit something they can grow on. But also, after they decay, that's what turns into resource. As you see there, that one turned into a little resource blob. The blue ones are throwing a lot of seeds. Sadly, our ally here is grabbing all of them. Oh, it's a little farmer. Okay, you can go and do that. I'm going to defend the motherland. I should also say, after this episode, there's likely going to be a lot more editing and a lot more downtime, just because there's going to be a lot more farming. The very first few episodes is going to be a bit more... Every kill potentially gets us an upgrade because we're able to upgrade quite cheaply, but every time you upgrade, it gets more and more expensive. I mean, look at the price of some of these end weapons here, like the heavy turret being 3,480. And I really want that, because I've never used that before. At least, I can't remember. Oh, that is terrifying. You have a healing beam now. That explains why you have nurses now, okay. Oh, that is horrible. Yep, the mothership there has lots of point defense lasers. We are never getting through their missiles. Especially when they're all clumped. Nope, still can't break through the Raptor. Let's just back off. Way too small. It kind of looks... Yeah, it just looks like a dot in space. A pale blue dot. A little interceptor. There we go, lots of small targets. Now is when the laser would be really good. Hit scan weapons against small targets like this as well. Lovely. Okay, this guy's a little bit of point defense, but nowhere near enough, and it's got... And the resources got stolen. That was just mean. Thrust around the star to orbit speeding. Okay, so this is the Gravity Well DLC. Let's have a quick spin around. Oh, this is a mistake. I am moving as fast as I can right now, and it's hardly affecting my orbit. Oh my god, this on... Okay, that star can throw fire. Good to know that the stars can be hostile. The Claw. And the Cruiser. Do missiles redirect if you choose a new target? Seems like yes, if the target gets destroyed, but I swapped target midway and none of them changed until the death. I'll do more testing on that in the future, could be wrong there. Oh, there's so many, but they're all so far away. Yep, you will go and fight the other thing you're fighting, just ignore me, just lobbing missiles in your general direction as fast as I can. Ooh, we're out of energy. Okay, so now we definitely need a new generator, that's the next thing we need to upgrade. It just so happens I had enough for an upgrade now, so... You gone, generator in. So close. I'll leave it for now. Add a bit more point defense, sure. The issue here is I'm going to have to kill all of these. Now they have point defense. Nope. Okay, is there any damage stations nearby? There's a gravity well, unexplored. Oh, there's a damage station right underneath us. Can't zoom in here, which is a bit annoying. I mean, I can hardly see that, so I can't imagine it's going through very well. Oh, yeah, there it is on the map. Maybe killing these would be the best idea then. Come on, stay away from each other, so I've only got one set of point defense. So close. Come on. Yes, okay, one down. This is going to be a while. Oh, ambushed, and down we go. Yep. Needs to be more zoomed out. Well, that's a pain. Okay, I'm going to go around then and try and find another damage station somewhere else and activate it, because that's my next objective anyway. And I don't want to farm, because I'm a rebel like that. I'm a little rebel farmer. Whee! The issue is I want to stay completely zoomed out so I can see where I'm going and what's heading towards me, but also I want to zoom in so I can actually see what I'm doing. I would like to see my little angry squid. Oh, more large targets. I just can't get any of those damage stations. They're all so well protected. They're saying that I have now killed 2 of these at long range. Well, that healing beam is really cool. I wonder if any other factions have that. I do not remember healing at all last time I played. So that is really cool to see. Come on, take him out. It's so close. We're being hunted there as we try and hunt something else. Hey, station, I'm just going to go to you for a bit of defense. He's really hoping I don't get destroyed again. I'm just going to rush directly towards the station. The enemies around here are a bit too scary for me, so if I'm lucky, I might be able to just get through. Ooh. Why does the camera follow me like that? It's really annoying, actually. I think there's a setting to change that, but essentially if I'm going fast enough, the camera changes so my position on the screen is a bit further forward. It gives the feeling of movement, which is great, but I also can't see where I'm going. And on a craft like this, which isn't particularly maneuverable quickly, I need more warning. Ooh, yes, no one's actually defending it. That's really dumb. Oh, actually, no, a couple of these are. This faction is far scarier. They have spinal-mounted weapons on their larger craft, they have really good shields, and their armor is a bit higher, I think. They're called something like the Tinkel, or something like that. But actually, one of the factions I'm not the biggest fan of playing. Love the looks and everything, just not my style. Okay, so we've got some credits there. I'm going to grab a laser, and I'm going to upgrade the size a lot. So the laser I just grabbed, I do remember this one. There we are. This small laser cannon is small, it's the same size as a minigun or a missile, it's just essentially one block. This small laser cannon is capable of taking out small targets in seconds. It has a range of 1,000, which is really good, well, for starter lasers at least. The damage is okay, 75 per second, but obviously you can stack them up quite quickly, and they're only 14 at ship resource. So what I'm going to do, I might transition from missiles straight away into lasers and shields. That'll be the fastest I think I've ever went from one design to another. Okay, so let's name this one before we stop using it. So this will just be the Doom Squid. Which I think I may have called something before, actually. Anyway, and now we're going to try and go for a shielded variant. So the shields only cost energy when they're being regenerated, correct? Yeah. And they can stack like this, which is good. So essentially we're going to want a core of lasers followed by at least one shield, but might not more than that. Okay, so a generator there with some hull around it, so we don't want that to get sniped early. How am I going to do this? How about something a bit weird? I know, me doing a weird idea, that's so out of my character. And similar to Squid, having the adapters coming out... Oh, the adapters only grow like that. That's a little bit annoying. But this gives me loads of space and loads of layers of armor if I build like this. And loads of places for thrusters and other weapons and shields, everything else, as we continue to grow the craft. Would be nice if we kept the same craft for a while. Okay, so those are touching. You know, I had an idea in my head and I don't think it's going to look exactly like I thought it'd look, which is a bit on the annoying side. Okay, this is all we have for now. So 2 miniguns for point defense. Yep, already set up. Loads of lasers in the core. 3 shields, though they are very weak. We'll get better ones later. We get much better ones, in fact. And thrusters kind of placed anywhere. There's enough armor we can take a few hits, but it's not particularly well armored. It's more for offense. I don't think this is going to really excel in anything, but it looks different to the last design, which is something I like. With really weird shapes about it. It's like a weird triangle, essentially. It's a weird pyramid. Oh, wow, that's way slower than I expected. If I really wanted a fast ship, though, I would have went with the B faction. They can have some seriously weird designs, because they have unique thrusters. There we go, killed our first raptor straight away. Took very little damage there, and it's already gone. Oh, those are a bit too scary. Let's just run away from that. This really is as fast as I can go. Wow, I expected this to be way faster than this. Oh, my point defense is trying so hard. Yes, okay, we got revenge at least. It's really struggling to kill my core. Oh, I'm being healed by red weapons. Did you nick the red's weapon? You cheeky little thing. Thank you. Vengeance is mine. Well, at least we've shown it can definitely hold up decently with those shields. It has 3 of them. Oh, I've just realised the major flaw in the design. It has no backwards thrusters. I can't reverse. Well, at least I've learned that issue fairly quickly. Yeah, but can I let me out? I can't position myself well. Oh, wow, look at that. Let's go straight through. Oh, no, it's being healed, though. Still got it. Wait, are they healing drones as well? Oh, that's so cool. What a cool way to make the red a little bit more durable. Rather than giving them better armor or shields, they have healing capabilities like healing drones. That is really cool. Also, this ship is really doing some damage to these things. Ooh, let's grab that resource. And let's give ourselves backwards thrusters, please. So with that resource, we now have some weak backwards thrusters. We also have some more forward thrusters, so now we are, yeah, much faster. Even a little bit more turning. Yeah, controls much better now. Okay, so what should we do? There's another damage station over there. This station is now creating things, which is great, and it looks like we actually have mostly control over this area now. In fact, on the map, what's it classed as? I can't tell because it's too close to the active spawners. It looks like it might be ours. It's a little bit hard to tell. Yeah, it looks like it's farmer territory. Okay. Let's see if we can make it to another damaged spawner before the end. I am actually running out of time right now because, again, it's super late and I do eventually need to get some sleep. Ooh, a battle nurse by itself. A lot of its resources and healing, so hopefully... Oh, never mind. It's an absolute brute. No, I just carved straight through it. Wow, yeah, its armor is so weak. Look at that. I may use that as a thumbnail. Oh. Excuse me, lad. Oh, the lasers are so good versus the red faction. They're just too frail, so we end up carving into its core. Okay, I will be killed here by the mothership, which is a 2,000 resource ship. But, I mean, we just killed loads of larger craft, so that's fantastic. Kind of want revenge. Don't think I can do it, but let's give it a shot anyway. Oh, it's got its drones out already. Yeah, point defense won't be able to deal with that. Let's just back off. Oh, it's those guns there, the slightly larger one. It just wrecks my armor. Well, I'm not going to be getting revenge today. I'll be amazed if I get out of this with my life. The mothership is incredibly quick. And a spawner as well, so it's not exactly, Well, I'm killing all its children in the way, at least. Okay, it's gave up the hunt. No, it just does way too much damage. It'll get right to my core straight away. Actually, how well armored is my core? It just isn't. The core itself on this craft is pretty weak. It's just these weapons with almost no health. I'm gonna be stupid. For me! Oops! I rammed right into it. I rammed into... Okay, yeah, I am falling asleep right now, and I am making very questionable choices. Okay, but at least we know now. The only real scary thing then is that, and maybe the battle nurses, especially if they have allies. Okay, let's try against this eagle. I wish I had a bit more range on these weapons. If the enemy AI would be smarter, it would try and kite me, because their weapons are definitely longer range than mine. I wonder what the longest ranged one of these is. Ooh, a healing beam. Oh, we do have healing beams. That's cool. 800 range, 900... Oh, wait, these are shorter, but way more damage. So if I want to use lasers, that's what I'm going to have to go with. I mean, yeah, it's a brawler weapon. Get close to the enemy and, ooh, hopefully you can survive. That is a terrifying little group there. Yeah, so their stations are actually those motherships, and they're not like our stations, which, you know, stay put. they're spawners, but they move and they fight. And obviously are kind of terrifying, since they can just carve through me at the moment. I love how your allies steal weapons and stuff. That's so cool. Okay, with that though, I'm afraid I really am all out of time for today's video. If this video does well, likes and comments wise, just to show interest, I will be putting more time into it. I will be playing it regardless and continuing the series, but please let me know if this is something you're interested in, even more so than the usual outro where I ask for likes and such, because it is important with this, because this is my free time and I really want to play this, so if you like it, tell me. It's definitely a more old-school, laid-back way of recording. So with that, thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed today's video, then of course, likes, favourites, shares, comments, all that good stuff helps out me, helps out the channel, and most importantly, shows that Reassembly is a series you wish to see continued in the future with our lovely little icicle farmers. Next video, I'm gonna get beefier. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.